Morning Live right now. Let's go to Elise.
Thanks so much, Heidi. Well, the snow hasn't arrived yet. I can't believe I just said that word, but it will sooner than later. So it's a good time to start planning for that winter getaway now. So we are beating the rush this morning, and we are getting tips on where we can go and when's the best time to go with CAA's Gary Howard. Good morning, Gary. How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
So we are hearing about some snow out west.
Yes.
And it's inevitable. It's coming our way eventually, and it'll be here, I know, sooner than most of us would like.
Yeah, and I think we're expecting a pretty good winter.
Yes.
Yeah, from my perspective anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope for sure. But either way, it is nice to take a little getaway if you can afford it.
It is, yeah, especially from Atlantic Canada. People need to get away and get a little bit of sun and relaxation.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So we should be thinking about it now, shouldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely, because for a couple of reasons. Right now, there's a lot of really good early booking bonuses on, so you can get a good deal and book early. More importantly, you're going to get what you want. So if you wait to the last minute, you may not get the room you want, or the resort, or the cruise ship, or the cabin. So get it now, and then you're booked, and you don't have to worry about it.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Tell me about some places that are trendy. Where are the hot spots, no pun intended, for this winter?
Well, the Caribbean obviously is always popular. Cuba, Dominican Republic, Jamaica is one of my favorite countries in the Caribbean. Mexico is always popular. And for Atlantic Canadians, Florida still remains very popular. Cruising just keeps increasing, the amount of people that like to cruise. It's my favorite way to vacation.
That's right.
Yeah.
So ahead of going, preparing for these trips, what should we know? I know insurance, something important to think about before we take off.
Absolutely. Travel medical insurance. No one plans to get sick or have an accident, but it can happen, so you want to make sure that you're covered. And there's different types, so depending on who you are, your age, and so on, but absolutely have coverage for travel medical insurance.
That's right.
Yeah.
What about what are you seeing? You've been at this for so long. In terms of mistakes, common mistakes that people make when booking travel.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, you want to think about what kind of vacation is this? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it just a couple? So you want to choose the resort or cruise ship that best fits that, and sometimes that doesn't always happen. Sometimes you'll think, you know what, this is a great deal, but then you end up finding out that your room is a garden view, which means you could be just facing some bushes. So a little bit of extra money goes a long way.
That's right.
Yeah.
What about booking with a travel agent? How important is that?
Obviously, we think it's a very good idea. Do some research on your own, online, if you wish, but talk to an agent because they have all of that expertise, and the hours that you may spend on a computer, they can do very quickly. And also, many of our agents have been to those places, so they can tell you firsthand what it's actually like. And they'll make sure that, your vacation suits your style and your budget.
There's also a lot of gimmicks out there online, right?
Yeah.
Where they say, book now and you'll get it for this incredibly cheap rate.
Yes.
Usually, if it's too good to be true, it is. Is that the case?
Always. Just like anything in life, if it's too cheap or it sounds too good, then it probably isn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some good tips here, Gary, this morning. I can't believe I said the S word. I'm still kind of reeling from that.
It's coming.
It is coming, so it's time to start thinking about getting out of here and having a little break. So thanks so much, as always.
You're welcome.
For coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And if you missed some of these tips, we'll include them on our website following the show, ctv-morning-live.ca. That's where you can find us. Oh, it'd be nice to be on the back of that cruise ship right now, hanging out. We'll have more CTV Morning Live. We are back in 2 minutes.